The film opens in the chaotic society of 1940s China, where gangs spring up like mushrooms, instilling fear even in the police. They can beat up officers and walk away as if nothing happened. At this time, the Axe Gang reigns supreme. Their leader is a cruel and ruthless man who preys on everyone, even women. Wherever he goes, he sows terror, leaving the city's residents and police in constant fear. The only place untouched by the gang is Pigsty Alley, a dilapidated tenement building whose residents are too poor to be worth exploiting. They are all honest, hard-working people living simple lives with nothing for the gang to take. Moreover, the landlords of Pigsty Alley are secretly top martial arts masters. A young man, in the middle of brushing his teeth and washing his backside, has his water cut off by the landlady for not paying rent. Dejected, he resorts to using gutter water. Meanwhile, outside, Singh and his chubby companion arrive at the alley for a haircut. Posing as members of the Axe Gang, they refuse to pay and brazenly challenge the residents. A woman, thinking it's an easy mark, is called forward by Singh, only to punch him in the face, sending blood spurting from his mouth. Singh spots a short man and calls him out, but upon realizing he's incredibly tall, decides against it. It's unclear what's going on with the residents of this alley, but everyone, from the old men to the young boys, are incredibly muscular. Singh, starting to feel apprehensive, tries to leave but runs into the landlady. Without a word, she gives him a beating he won't soon forget. Enraged, Singh pulls out a firecracker, threatening to call for backup. However, the firecracker lands on the head of the Axe Gang leader. Terrified, Singh blames the Pigsty Alley landlady. Seeing the gang approach, the landlady flees upstairs. Despite this, the barber stands up to the gangsters. The fat companion pulls out an axe to attack, but in a flash, he disappears. They immediately fire a flare to call for reinforcements. Within minutes, 500 members of the Axe Gang arrive. Terrifying everyone, the leader drags out a mother and child, dousing them with gasoline and demanding to know who attacked his brother. Just then, a powerfully built dockworker appears and engages the gangsters in hand-to-hand combat. Not to be outdone, the tailor, wearing iron rings on his arms, and an old man wielding a staff join the fray, taking down the gang members. The scene shifts to Singh and his chubby friend, captured because their actions led to the Axe Gang's beating. They are surprised when Singh, using only a needle, picks the lock and frees them both. Singh then begs to join the Axe Gang. The leader informs him that the initiation ritual requires killing someone. Though currently a beggar, Singh believes he will one day become a martial arts master. As a child, a beggar predicted his potential and sold him a book, which he has diligently practiced from ever since. Just then, he sees an injustice, a group of bullies harassing a little girl. Singh rushes in, throwing a punch that has no effect and gets beaten up instead. Back in the present, Singh encounters an ice cream vendor but doesn't recognize her as the girl he tried to save years ago. Two men eat their ice cream and drive off without paying. The girl, being mute, can't say anything. Singh returns to Pigsty Alley, intending to stab the landlady to join the gang, but accidentally ends up groping her instead. His chubby friend, no better, throws a knife that hits Singh. Just then, the landlady discovers them. The chubby companion drops a bucket, inadvertently releasing snakes that bite Singh, causing his face to swell. The two flee, the landlady hot on their heels. During the chase, she encounters an obstacle, flips over it, and face plants into a billboard, giving Singh time to escape. It seems the snake venom has opened up his meridians, as the metal bucket is now covered in his handprints. The Axe Gang, after their previous beating, decides to hire two highly skilled, zither-playing assassins to eliminate the residents of Pigsty Alley. At midnight, the dockworker goes outside and is instantly decapitated by one of the assassins with a single zither string attack. The other assassin enters the tailor shop and attacks the owner, who manages to block the assault. They fight, moving out into the courtyard. The assassin's zither strings shatter the tailor's iron rings. Just when all seems lost, the old man with the staff rushes in to help, but he is no match for the assassins. As they move in for the kill, the tailor rushes forward to take the blow, shielding the old man. The loud zither playing enrages the landlady, who opens her window and berates the assassins. She then unleashes the lion's roar, shattering their zither strings. While the assassins are still disoriented, the landlord appears behind them. They attack, but the landlord uses Tai Chi to deflect their blows, knocking out one assassin's teeth. With a flick of his wrist, he sends both assassins flying. They quickly restring their zither and counterattack with all their might. The landlady, focusing her energy, unleashes a powerful yell, knocking them unconscious. The two Axe gang leaders, sitting in their car, are too scared to drive away as the landlady glares at them. Back with Singh, he vows to commit an act of cruelty. He robs the ice cream vendor but only gets a few coins. The mute girl signals that she is the little girl he tried to save years ago. And the lollipop she offers him is the one she has kept all this time. Afraid he will soften, Singh breaks the lollipop and runs. Just then, the Axe gang appears and drags him back to their headquarters. The leader agrees to let him join if he can rescue the legendary master. Fire Cloud. From prison, using a map, Singh successfully brings Fire Cloud back to headquarters. The leader wants to know Fire Cloud's price for killing the landlords of Pigsty Alley. Fire Cloud doesn't want money, only a worthy opponent. The leader, unconvinced of Fire Cloud's abilities, orders Singh to attack him, hoping to force him to reveal his power. Singh, terrified, barely touches Fire Cloud before running away. Fire Cloud then demonstrates his ability to catch a bullet with his bare hand, causing everyone in the gang to bow in awe. Suddenly, Fire Cloud bursts through the wall. Sensing powerful opponents, the landlords of Pigsty Alley, knowing they cannot escape, the landlords attack with all their might. But Fire Cloud remains unfazed. The landlady, in desperation, smashes the chamber pot to amplify her lion's roar. She unleashes a powerful yell that sends Fire Cloud and everything around them flying. As the landlords move in for the final blow, Fire Cloud begs for mercy and then uses a hidden weapon in a sneak attack. The landlords are injured but manage to restrain him. The Axe gang leader orders Singh to attack them. Annoyed by the leader's constant chatter, Singh attacks him instead. He then strikes Fire Cloud with all his might, but it has no effect and only enrages the master. Fire Cloud retaliates, pummeling Singh until the landlords rescue him. The Axe gang leader, continuing to chatter, gets slapped by Fire Cloud, his head spinning around. The landlords take Singh back and place him in a healing cocoon. Suddenly, the cocoon begins to move. Outside, the Axe gang arrives en masse. But inside, only shredded cloth remains. Singh has fully recovered, telling the landlords to rest. He declares he will handle the gang himself. Singh calmly walks outside and single-handedly takes on the entire Axe gang. He uses his devastating toad style, stomping on them until they cry out in pain. After a fierce battle, only he and Fire Cloud remain. They clash, but Fire Cloud is defeated by Singh's toad-style stomp. As a last resort, Fire Cloud uses the powerful Buddha's palm, sending Singh crashing through several walls. He then leaps into the air, propelling Singh even higher with another palm strike. As Singh flies upwards, he kicks off a large eagle and sees a cloud formation resembling Buddha. With his hands clasped together, he descends, using the ultimate technique, the Rulei's palm, crushing Fire Cloud beneath it. A giant handprint is imprinted on the ground where the attack landed. Fire Cloud attempts a final sneak attack with a hidden weapon, but Singh simply glares, creating a massive hole in a nearby building. Completely defeated, Fire Cloud bows down and accepts Singh as his master. The film ends with the beggar from Singh's childhood trying to sell martial arts manuals to another snotty-nosed kid. This time, he has an even larger collection of books.